let us go ahead and start the recording. Hey everybody, Rebellion here, and welcome back to Radio Historia Perfect Chronology. Let's see how this is going. Because we're at 40 hours, level 51 average. Well, not average, but like, that's the one we have right now. And I'm curious. What? Okay. What is gonna happen next? Because both timelines are caught up. At the very least, we've reached a point here that we are, like, done. The problem is, if we want to go through this, we're gonna have to go through the final, like, fights over there again. So I'm gonna make the executive decision that let's continue on this timeline right here. To just go to the next one. Because it's even called Alternate History Final. So it might be the end. If we're lucky. Who knows? Then we can focus on one timeline. Heist. Yeah, we've been through a lot, but I think this kingdom's finally started to settle down. Yes, and it's all thanks to our new queen, Erica.
Yeah.
I'm just glad the war's over. So, Lizard, thanks so much for the sub 16 months. You're awesome, man.
Things are going pretty well.
I just hope there are no more surprises on the road to peace.
Hey, Stock, we should head over to the palace. Princess Erica asked us to drop by, remember?
Rainy, she's not a princess anymore. After all, Queen Erica was coronated just the other day.
You're right. I guess it's out of habit that I call her princess. Anyways, let's get a move on. We can't keep a queen waiting.
Yeah, let's go.
There's a lot of happy tones right now. It can't end well. Also, Reb, you are possibly one of the only Chronology Let's Players I have come across on YouTube recently. The last recent one was either 10 months ago or a whole year ago. Really? Probably just due to a lack of new games coming out. And I'm a newcomer to the series, so I don't know if I, like, qualify as, like, exactly a Etrian Odyssey Let's Player. I'm just a general variety content Let's Player. Actually, they want us to go to the castle, but we are at a far point in the future now. The farthest point in the future we have so far. So I'm curious, would the shops reflect something new?
Welcome. Welcome.
Nope. I forgot also that this wasn't the way to the shops. Check out people remove the HC collection. True, actually. What Shiny said is also true. So odds are you're going to see a lot more show up real quick. While many of them might not be Let's Players, you're going to probably see some VODs or at the very least some content with people and like that game. Wait. Ow. All that commotion ended up getting me hurt. I was standing here like always. I was doing a bunch of debris fell from the tower.
Damn.
The city obviously hates me, but I still love it. Even though it gets worse every year. I don't think things are going to change just because Queen Erica is on the throne now. Timely warning. I'd probably just have to come back here, Lord, and be like, yo, dude, take one step to the right, and nothing will happen.
Welcome.
Now that we're this far into the future. There we are. That's some new stuff. Though the titanium sword, not worth. That spear, though, very worth. For whoever was going to use it. A knife for a little gremlin can actually add a lot of magic. Last knife. I'm not sure if it's the last one, but it might be. For the little gremlin. But after that, now that we're kind of maining Gafka for a little while, We would lose 1 speed in exchange for it being like just completely raw attack. Started EO3 yesterday and I have no idea how I should build my Zodiac. Obviously spell works differently than EON. And they don't have multi either. It's probably just going to be like a thing they have to like do some research. I thankfully have chat to do a lot of that for me because they're the ones building their characters, but like, it's going to be a whole new world of sort of like figuring it out. Well, that's the thing. So far, any EO right now is promotion for the collection. But with gameplay of current year or with the time of release, nice to have. Plus, I wanted to, who else plays EO? But alas, I will steer the part from yours. Ah, gotcha. We could get the World Gauntlet. We would lose 1 speed, which I'm kind of hanging up on right now from Emperor Fist. I just like him being pretty speedy. But in exchange, 7 attack. For Erica, I could teleport, give her a gun. Hold on, let me check armor first. That is a better armor for us, actually. Diamond Mail. It's not so much better, though, so I think we're actually fine. What about Gafka? 3 and lose attack. Not worth it, then. Then what about for our little gremlin? Lose 10 magic, but gain 11 defense and magic defense. I actually think that's a good trade, funny enough. Just because she is rather frail, and I would love to not have to worry too much about our team getting pushed to the limit. 10 magic feels like a lot, but we're already at over 100, so I'm not sure at what point did it start, giving diminishing returns, or did it just forever scale into the heavens? Robes for those who serve God. And this one for her, which is also very good, because you actually get some defense. She has 39 defense. Yeah, she crumbles under the weight of any physical pressure. How's it going, Capricorn? Welcome. Let's get it for you. Why not? Were there any new accessories? There are. 10 attack, 10 magic, 15 defense, and magic defense. This is a direct upgrade to the Bishop stud. I'm gonna say yes. We're just really outfitting the gremlin here. You'll lose some attack and speed, so no. Which I'm still amazed she has 50 speed. It's so nice. Have you you have a question on the Discord about FF9? I do. About what? We are... It's from Nekohime. Alright, there we go. That is taken care of. And should be fine on a lot of things. But now I can't buy the weapon I was going to, I think, for them. So that's, I guess, gonna be fine for the moment. Yeah, you can't grab that either. So we're gonna save our money now. It's nice to know that there actually is new stuff now, even in these shops when we go by. I feel worried about Gafka being level 38. Oh.
I cannot allow Erica to perform the ritual of flux. She must be stopped, or all my plans will come to nothing. We're nearly there, Stock. Just a little longer.
What's all the commotion? Queen Erica,
Everyone, listen!
what happened?
Someone broke into the passage leading to the Royal Hall. I'll tell you the details on the way.
How cruel. These corpses, they've all been attacked from behind. I can't believe any one man could do this to so many soldiers.
It was no ordinary man. Who in the world?
Whoever it was cloaked himself before moving behind the soldiers for the kill. There's only one man I know who can do that.
Heist did this.
No way. Heist? I mean, he does have the ability, but still.
What are you doing, Heist?
Stock, where are you going?
I'm going to find out just what he's really up to. Hey, Stock! So, what's through that passage?
Ahead is the Royal Hall. It is an extremely important place where those of royal blood perform the ritual of flux.
What? And Heist is in there? That can't be good.
Whoever this person is, he killed many soldiers. If we don't hurry, the Red One will be in danger.
Yeah, we should go too. Queen Erica, please stay here.
But...
You're the ruler of this kingdom now. You can't put yourself in harm's way anymore. Don't worry, we'll handle it.
I understand. Be safe.
Wait, really, Capricorn? Fuck.
Heist!
You've come, Stock.
I want to play that game too.
It really is Heist.
So, it was you. Why?
I aim to stop the ritual. And the reason for that, Stock, is to spare your life.
What?
It's the same. Stock and this Heist guy have the same.
Ah, the beast kind has noticed. A shaman of Celestia from the looks of her. I see. Of course she'd realize.
What?
Relax, Stock. The beast kind most likely shares my esteem. She wants to save you too.
What are you talking about?
You'll find out sooner or later. Enough idle chatter, though. Let's get to business.
What the? What did you do?
I suppressed the power of flux. Now Erica can't perform the ritual anymore.
What? If you do that...
This world will eventually be engulfed in sand.
What? Hey!
Don't worry, we only need the Queen to restore the power of flux.
Fools! Did you think I'd use a spell that could be so easily countered? This spell can only be broken from the imperial ruins at the center of flux.
The Imperial ruins.
I'll be waiting for you there. Meet me at the ruins, and I'll tell you everything.
Wait! He disappeared.
What? What was he talking about?
I'm sorry. I don't want you to know.
Please. The world is in danger of being swallowed by sand. What?
Hey, Stock. We're in deep trouble if we don't hurry to the Imperial ruins.
Yeah, you're right. Let's report back to Erica first, and then we'll be on our way.
Good heavens. That's what happened? So all the strange occurrences that have been happening were his doing?
Yeah. It's all Heis.
Is it also true that this heist used the power of flux?
Yeah. It's true.
If he can use that power, there are two explanations. Either he is of Granerg royal blood, or he holds the Black Book of Flux.
At the very least, I believe he holds the Black Chronicle.
My father, King Victor, was the prior holder of that book.
So Heis killed Victor and stole the Black Chronicle. And as a result, the ritual stopped. Meaning he's to blame for the desertification.
True. If we don't stop the bastard, things are gonna turn ugly. I don't think we have the time to be chit-chatting like this.
No, we don't. If the power of flux in the Royal Hall has been sealed, the world's mana can't stabilize, which could cause catastrophes even beyond the desertification. If that were to happen, things would be too far gone for the ritual to right them again. We must somehow stop him and free the power of flux.
He said he'd be waiting for me at the Imperial ruins.
That would be to the northwest of the Judgment Cliffs. It is a quiet place, lingering in the depths of the mountains where no man trespasses. A land forgotten to history.
Northwest of the Judgment Cliffs. All right. Let's go, everyone.
Heis's scheme has been added. All right. So the theory is that he was probably the one with the Black Chronicle. Yeah, I'll hang it through, but I kind of actually hoped the game would have done something different. Still, I'm curious what the hell Heis did that means that he stopped the magic there in such a way that you have to go somewhere else to undo it. I wonder, where are the Black Ruins? I don't think we've been there before, right? Maybe? Oh wait, also I should save. Cutscenes and all that.
Excuse me.
The new Queen Erica seems to be quite popular. But can she really fill the shoes of the Prophet Noah? I don't think she's trying to. She's not predicting the future of anything. Oh, alright. Here's where we gotta go. The Judgment Cliffs and then move around. There goes my plan. I'm sorry, Capricorn. I don't know why. Actually, is there a side path here that we can take that would take us there? I didn't think there was. Also, wait.
Welcome. Come on, sit.
Do you have upgraded stuff as well? Wow, actually you do. It's more expensive than you, apparently, I'm sorry. I feel insulted too. I feel insulted that even better gear was just a little bit away. God damn it. And this would have been 10 for 1 speed. I would have taken that. What about armor? It would have been worth it too. Same for Ott. I bought new gear, and in the same breath, even better ones were out there.
Radiant Historia. Perfect
No,
chronology.
fuck you, I'm loading. I just saved too. I just fucking saved it. What happened? I'm just like kind of salty that here in the capital, I bought new armor, new weapons, everything. And I thought, hey, this is a new area, or some not new area, but further in the timeline. So logically, there's better gear around. That's what I wanted to think. So I thought, yeah, that's awesome. Let's check out the new gear. But then, as it turns out, instead of going there for the new gear, if I just went fucking straight into the story, it would have taken us to another town, and there they have better gear for what I could afford to buy. So I just wasted some money, essentially. And unfortunately, there's no skipping cutscenes that the game thinks we've seen for the first time. Like this, you can't skip.
What's all the commotion?
Most I can do is hold, like, X to, like, hopefully skip all dialogue.
I'll tell you the
Come on, game. Please, let us just keep going. All right, now we're let loose. Now we can move around. By the way, why the fuck would he be in Tsundere? I don't even know what he is so far. Like, we haven't really had many moments to interact with him. We've seen a handful of scenes with him. And even then, like, none of them were anything short of just manipulative or just almost not even like grandiose, I want to say, but just like very conservative with what he shared with people. That's it. Did he sign a straight safe stock apparently? He can say whatever the fuck he wants. That doesn't mean that's his actual actions.
Welcome. Come on, see if...
And like now I can see that would not have been a better weapon for him, but then again, we didn't buy him a new weapon. But for him, yeah, we have the idea at the moment that Stock is possibly destined to die, and things are trying to happen to change it. But we don't know what killed him, and we don't know if there's one of those situations of people on the road to try and sidestep the destiny, you run headfirst into it. Alright, so that for Gafka. Just big punch. And this for the little gremlin. But now we can't get the armor. To which I would love some new armor, but also what's the absorb ring? Resembling a reaching tree. That's all it gives me. Alright, an arbor ring, sorry. I wonder if they can sell for better stuff at all. I mean, I have a bunch of small things here and there. Oh, wait. What is this? 70 HP, 50 MP. Symbol of a goddess's love. Where'd I get that? I'm actually not sure. But for that much of a gain in HP and MP, I actually have to respectfully hold on to that. Let's sell all the old stuff. Nobody's gonna use any of that. What about the old weapons? Only have one brass shell, and she, I think, is using the better one, but I'm gonna hold on just in case. 31 attack, 23 and 55. Yeah, Emperor's Fist was a lot. 55 and 1 speed. As he's the only one that can use these weapons, I probably will sell everything that he's currently not using just because it's gonna allow us to get more things. Probably should say the same with her and her gun. $28.41, $62.23, and -1 speed for the Curse Dagger. Yeah, she would become 49, but she would gain a lot more. $49. She would lose a lot of magic, though. That's the downside. She'd lose a lot of magic. An 80 attack is honestly not bad.
Welcome. Come on.
Yeah, the Curse Dagger, even if it is honestly pretty good, I'm gonna say that's fine. Let's just get rid of it. Then the Light Sword and Light Spear. And as for items, I do not think we have anything that I want to just excessively get rid of. So we already got weapons for the party that we're going to be using currently. Then armor. one person can get new things. And that might just go to Ott. She'll lose 10 magic to 128, but she will gain a large amount of magical defense and physical defense. Honestly, with that amount, she would have almost as much defense as Rosh. Granted, Rosh is not up to date with his gear either, but still. And also laughably more magical defense. I'm probably gonna say yes to that, but let me see what accessories. You have the other ones here. You have that, and this thing, the Rook Stud, for 10. Just a small upgrade. Actually, wait, hold on. I have 2 Rook Studs. Who has them? Oh, Gafka. That's to patch up his stuff. That's right. Never mind.
Welcome. Come on.
There we go. Now she's fine. So I gotta find a way to go to the other... area. I don't know if it's right to say it like that, but... No, I don't need those. I feel like this is wrong because this leads to the... Yeah, up here. Sand Fortress North, Sand Fortress South. If you go this way, it doesn't take you back here. I think we gotta go to Judgment Cave and then go down to Judgment Cliffs. Oh god, that's right. Actually, I should test it out.
Leave it to me. We can do it, guys.
Magic. Unfortunately. We can't do our usual tactic of putting a trap in the middle, bringing them all to it, and then doing shenanigans. So this is going to be a little bit less intuitive like that. I'll push them all back one. They will be pushed back, actually, so I'm gonna settle on that. Very MP intensive, but let's see. Oh, we didn't need anywhere near that much damage.
We did it, Stock!
I forgot the area we were in and what kind of level they expect to be. More correctly, we want to just go to the left, completely to the left. Out, that's right.
Come at me!
We have to head to the Imperial Ruins. If we don't stop heist, terrible things can happen. Alright, so not this way then. That means you're not even supposed to come this way then. Shit. Alright, so if not here, then... Okay, that's how you're supposed to reach it. Alright. And now we can go to the Imperial Ruins. Now we go.
So these are the Imperial ruins.
They're almost completely covered in sand.
Yes, but it seems this didn't just accumulate over time. The Empire itself must have been turned to sand.
Heist is in there.
Heist, why did you do this? I just don't understand.
That's what we're here to find out.
But it must be a trap. I bet there'll be something waiting for us. Are we still going in?
You're asking that after coming all this way. Come on, we just gotta brace ourselves and do it. Right, Stock?
Yeah. If we don't get moving, the sand will swallow the whole world. The ritual absolutely must be performed. We have things to say with Heist.
Let's make sure that there are no like hidden treasure chests anywhere that might have money or new items. And hopefully rocks don't fall on us.
Yeah.
What the? Why are there crystals here?
Let's go!
And unfortunately, we can't do this either. Or not do it the way I want. They have a lot of people, and some of them are moving very fast. I'm not sure. Oh, they really do not like God.
Here you go.
Street Flame, what does that do? Like, we don't have a debuff on us. So I'm not sure what that did. I'll let you go first. Oh god. That was a lot. I was gonna say bring them all together and then maybe you can do some big attack. All of them are going to be in the same one spot, so hitting any one of the single ones will guarantee it, I think. That or... I'm going to say Power Wave, why not?
Too slow!
Got him.
Too simple.
They do a lot of damage, but... it really seems like our damage is also keeping up.
I can help too. We can do it, guys.
gonna want to let them take a turn or two. Then we change with Gafka. Gafka can do the same thing, and we will theoretically just win.
How about this? Let's continue onward.
As long as we have SP, we
bad,
should be able to
Red
just
One.
completely deal with it.
That's... Not again.
Really?
Three. What's its weakness?
Those cubes. And you gave us a defense debuff. Did you, though? It's not showing up. Of all the characters, who do you like? Who do you personally like? All of them are likable. There isn't exactly a character that I actively dislike. I'm gonna once again try to use Old Reliable here and hope for the best. Then plus on you.
Too slow.
Oh God!
I leave the rest to you.
That is not good. Then you can area heal, I think. Yep, area heal G.
Here you go.
Leave it to me.
Yes.
Alright, that attack did not do much for us. And the cubes need to go. Gonna try on this and hope.
Gotcha.
Oh God, might be, yeah, dead.
Go on.
Shouldn't need that much, I think. Just a single fire spell might do it. We could do a 9 combo on him. I don't know if that's gonna really do much, but I'll try.
Here you go.
No, it's just to like boost up combo. I forgot about that. Yeah. And we used fire on the wrong enemy.
No.
Alright. Area heal. You're gonna have to area heal us as well. I'm actually gonna say change with them, stop over here. For another fire on that thing.
Here you go. Let me have a go. Here I come. Burn.
Right, cubes are gone. You took extra damage because of that, but we're okay with it. Alright, now that we only have one enemy left, we can start trying to mess with this a little bit with, like, say, pushing tactics. Oh, wait, no. Change to attack, and then we're gonna have to heal you specifically. A great heal on you.
This'll get him. Down. Thunder.
Here you go.
I thank you.
Alright, debuffs, that's not too bad. Put ice to the side, maybe he's weak to ice a little bit. We'll go for a right assault. Hope for the best. It doesn't look like any of the debuffs are sticking. I don't see them in the toggles. So I want to say they have not been applied. And I have not much else going for me here. Good. Let's open for a magic from her. Okay, I'm assuming they're not sticking because he's just still trying to apply it again and again.
This'll get him.
Make way! This'll leave a mark. No!
That's okay. Another trap here. Right assault, then attack, and that might be it.
Trap him.
The tiger's just very tanky, actually. Then again, any enemy summoned by the
Sorry.
Black Chronicle holder is very
had to win
tanky.
this.
Echoing Impulse and Lunatic. What the hell is that?
That man has appeared in front of me several times and attacked with black energy. Who is he? What's his connection to Heis?
That man wasn't alive.
He wasn't alive. What do you mean by that?
I think his dead body was under the Black Chronicle's control.
Oh.
You mean he was like a walking corpse or something? That's impossible.
Art is a shaman who sends the souls of the deceased to the heavens. She can hear the voices of the dead and recognize corpses that pretend to live, as just now.
That man, he was really important. He kept saying he was a ruler, that he was a king. Someone killed him and then started to control him. It hurt. He was angry.
King? Could she be talking about the late King Victor of Granorg? Come to think of it, I got a glimpse of that man's face under his hood. He did resemble the description of King Victor I'd heard once.
He used the corpse of the king he slew as his minion. Revolting.
The Chronicle can do that? Heis has access to powers I don't even know about. I'm not sure if it's a difference in the Chronicle's capabilities or the Wielders. In either case, he knows more about all of this than I do.
Stock, I still don't think you should keep going.
No, I'm not giving up. As a holder of the Chronicle, I can't give up.
Hey, Stock, what's this Chronicle thing you keep mentioning?
Oh, I was gonna point it out actually. Nobody else knows what did they mean or what they mean when they're talking about the Chronicle. So is that gonna be brought up anywhere?
A magical tome with the power to influence flux. And Heis has one.
Technically accurate and not breaking the thing that the other two said. Sure.
The bastard has that kind of power? So that's how he pulled that trick back in the Royal Hall. But how do you know about it, Stock?
Because I have one too. Heis gave me the White Chronicle and engineered its awakening.
But why?
That's what I'd like to find out.
We'll have to hear his true motives directly from him. We should move on.
Heis, you won't escape me.
Oh, that's a big crystal that we can just destroy. I'm not sure for what. And I can use a save point or a heal point or something. There is no book anywhere, so we're gonna be probably a little bit reliant on items. I don't feel like straight is the way I'm supposed to go at the moment. Maybe later, or like toward the end, but I want to explore it more to see if there's anything else I could get here. So let's make sure we are ready. No, I am running very low on these kinds of things. Like, I have this at 200 MP to all, and I'm saving that because it would not be that great for us yet. Gafka, you need at least one or two of these, but I'm going to give you one for the moment. We got to ration these out more. There's climbing. God knows there's climbing. What did this take me? Oh, all right.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Nirvana plate. Oh God, what is that better than what I bought? Actually, I didn't get anything for you, so never mind. That's good. No, it's actually worse. But it gives resistance to all. At least a little bit. We've not dealt with ailments as much right now, so I want to say that's a side grade, and a tempting one at that. I'm gonna hold out though. What's over here to the side? Oh God, it's just gonna be a multi-layered thing. There's a book. Where are we in the story? Yeah, there's no checkpoint, so if I go anywhere, I'm gonna have to.
Heis!
You're here, Stock. It's been a while. Or did we just see each other? I've jumped around so much in time that I don't know anymore.
You're the wielder of the Black Chronicle.
That's correct, Stock. Wielder of the White Chronicle, the Book of Flux. I realized that you were using the Chronicle after that incident in Hugo's office. Up to that point, even I hadn't figured it out. I assume Lipti and Tio told you to tell no one.
You know about them too.
Why so surprised? I'm the one who gave you the White Chronicle.
Then Heis, let me ask you this. Why did you give it to me? What was the point of this scheme of yours?
It wasn't a scheme so much. I want you to be my successor.
Your successor?
In order to succeed me, you first had to awaken the White Chronicle and gain its power. And so I gave you the book before sending you on an impossible mission. I hope to show you the world's true nature, to train you, and to awaken the White Chronicle. What I didn't expect was for that awakening to happen much sooner than I had planned. Or that you had the acting skill to hide it from me.
Judging from the situation as it stands, I was right to do so.
You truly are the SI's best agent. I underestimated your guile.
Enough about that! What did you mean by successor? Explain yourself!
I meant just what I said. I need a successor to carry on my plan. My plan to lead this world to its destruction.
Inducing desertification and destroying the world. That's your plan?
That's right, Stark.
What are you thinking? Why would I willingly carry on with such a preposterous idea? I refuse.
No, you have to do it. And I'll tell you why. It's because you're like me.
What do you mean by that?
Haven't you figured it out yet? You seem to have saved this world from certain destruction a few times with the White Chronicle.
Don't change the subject. Answer the question, Heiss.
Was this world actually worth saving? Did you ever ask yourself that?
What?
I've given it a lot of thought over many years, and I've come to this conclusion. This world deserves death. That's why I won't allow the ritual to take place.
Wait! Heiss! There's no reason to save it? That's his justification?
Does Heiss really want to destroy the world?
Look at what he's done so far. I don't think there's any doubt. He's serious, all right.
That's what we've been working towards this whole time? Let's go, everyone. There's something I need to ask him.
All of destruction. Now, where did you teleport me? All right. Oh, no, not that. I want to be very careful about my MP usage and trying to explore this place. I can avoid a lot of combat. 2 shield these plus, all right. This is going to take a lot of MP for me to deal with them. And there's no easy way for me to regen it just yet. So let me check on one, just to be sure. How many crystals do I have? I have 6. That means I technically have 3 3 full heals and 1 continue. All right. And right now they would be used exclusively for MP, so I'm gonna hold off on that for the moment. Wait, what's this?
Yes.
We have to go that way, and of course there is. Oh, wait.
That's...
Obtain their low. A 100 HP, 53 attack, and no magic. Carried by lions for Rosh only. I mean, it's only for you, and it does exactly what we want for him. Like, nothing for magic, because like he doesn't need it at all. Like from Wingard? Really? I feel like there's other chests like that that contain character exclusive gear. I gotta try and find it. Okay, he's not gonna jump past us. Alright, good to know. Divine water. which leads to... I think this is another area where there was a mech, right? No, there are fucking tornadoes. Oh, that's another cutscene, I think. Damn it. I didn't mean to.
Heis, I need to know something.
What is it? Make it quick. You are no longer part of my plan.
Back when my mercenary troop got wiped out, was that you?
Finally caught on, did you?
No. But why?
Well, you see, it was a necessary preamble for Stock to attain the power of the White Chronicle. Stock's awakening was necessary for my desired future. The only question was how to trigger it. After trying out countless permutations of history, I realized he needed comrades. Partners with some skill, yet not so valuable that Stock would depend too much on them. They would be the key to Stock's awakening. That's when I laid eyes on you two. All I needed to do then was to get you in my debt, and have you leave your mercenary unit. So, I animated a monster's corpse and eliminated the unit, making it look like an accident. Though it took some doing to manipulate it so that only you two survived. And thanks to you, Stock found the power of Flux by awakening the White Chronicle. A simple trick, really. That's what controlling history is about.
You killed everyone in our unit over that? How could you?
You monster!
Silence, woman! I told you that I have no further interest in the rest of you. Interfere with my conversation with Stock at your peril.
Rainey, Marco, I understand why you're angry, but there's still more I need him to tell me. Any punishment coming to him can wait until afterward.
Fine.
Ice, keep going from where you left off. What did you mean when you said I'm like you?
Stock! Don't listen to him!
So even after getting to know Erica, you still don't realize who you are, Stock? Or should I say, Ernst?
Ernst? Then that means Stock is the Prince of Granorg.
I had a feeling that was it. I was the sacrifice needed for the royal family to perform the ritual. And so were you, Heis.
Indeed. I am younger brother to the late King Victor, and the sacrifice in his ritual.
Wait, Stock, what are you two talking about? What's all this about a sacrifice?
The Granorg royal family is the sole line capable of the ritual to stop the desertification. Part of the ritual involves giving the life of one of the royal siblings. The sacrifice.
That's right. The world owes its existence to those royals slain in the name of the ritual. The people owe them a deep debt of gratitude. Which is why the royal family is allowed to rule over this land. It's because all life on this continent exists by the royal family's sufferance.
But clearly you weren't sacrificed. What happened?
As if I'd allow that fool, Victor, to rule as king, while I gave my own life. It was out of the question. So I escaped from him, and set up shop in Alistel as Heis.
So you ran off and Victor couldn't perform the ritual. That's why he tried to make his children do it.
Yes, and you would have been the next in line to be the sacrifice. Ernst was killed as a sacrifice by his own father after speaking out against him. Originally, you know, it was meant to be Erica. But she seems to have behaved herself better, while her father was watching at least. Thus did she succeed in pushing the role as sacrifice over to Ernst, the cunning little minx.
You bastard!
After a sacrifice is slain, They are given a soul for the ritual. Erica's soul was split. Part of it went to you, giving you a temporary life as a sacrifice. How pitiful are the sacrifices. Resurrected, only to die again. And only I can understand their pain, being one myself. You and I. We two are truly the Forsaken Ones. That's why I stole you away and altered your memories, to give you a second life as stock. I made sure to kill that fool Victor as well.
He disappeared again.
This conversation isn't over yet. Come find me, Stock.
So, Heist was the king's brother, Stock was the prince, and the two of them were sacrifices?
Hey, he's gotta be messing with us, right? All that stuff about you being the prince? I mean, think about it. Heist would look way younger if he was really the king's brother.
No. I believe Heist is telling the truth. He looks as old as he does because of the Black Chronicle. He must have repeated history so many times that he's aged far beyond the normal process.
But if he's telling the truth, what'll happen to you? If we go through with this ritual, you're gonna...
I can't say anything for sure. But I do know, if we don't go through with it, the entire continent will perish. I can't act in my own self-interest at the expense of everyone else.
Still...
Ott. You knew, didn't you? That's why you tried so hard to keep me from finding out.
Uh-huh. I knew if you found out the truth, you'd give up your soul.
I see now. You were trying to keep silent to protect me. Thank you, Ott. I'm sorry, everyone. But we'll have to table this for now. We need to chase after Heist and make him lift the Flux seal.
Sacrifice been added.